Oh, okay. What? Right off the bat. Oh, sheesh. Bish. PlayStation State of Play is here, and it's gonna wait for no one, I'm afraid. So I figured I'd do, a reaction stream and just see how that goes. What are we gonna see here today? We're gonna see maybe some hardware stuff. There's been some talk about VR for PlayStation VR 2. We might see some more God of War or some flagship stuff. There's been talk about maybe some DLC announced for Horizon Zero Dawn. Also, no E3 this year. The year that E3 wasn't, so we'll see. Is it going to be time for some big drops and reveals? This is only a 30-minute showcase, so I think we're going to see something from Square Enix. Maybe some Final Fantasy XVI. I've got a dream about Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Is it Spider-Man? No, it's the PlayStation 5 itself. And not everybody has one of those, right? Like, they're not exactly easy to get a hold of still, so they really got to give some reasons for people to hunt them down. I think they'll do that. I think they'll deliver. Is this some Last of Us stuff? No, clearly not. But what was it, March next year? Oh, okay. What? Right off the bat. No way, they're remaking Resi 4. This is the biggest thing that I saw in the chat on the stream before actually going live. I was watching the chat on the YouTube live stream, and every third message was RE4, new Resident Evil, RE4. And I was going to bring it up. I didn't have time, didn't give myself enough time ahead of time, but I can't believe they opened with it. I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be playing this. And that's Ashley. We don't have Ash with us, but we do have Ashley and Leon. I cannot believe this. I feel like we need a volume might be good. Yeah, I'll leave it until somebody says something. We're fine. We're good. Oh, there's Ada. This looks interesting. It's like definitely a remake. It's not in the same like kind of VR inspired style of Biohazard or yeah, Village. Village would be great to see some extra stuff for that. DLC would be amazing. Is that it begins now? Wow.
If I could just forget what happened that night.
This is like the intro. Like, what are we just gonna go into the game? Stop at a little shack outside a village.
It can be different.
I mean, everybody fell in love with Resident Evil Village, right? I mean, Lady D alone. March 24th, 2003. 23. Jeez, 2023. I'm just blown away. Oh, right there. Right there. Holy cow. Here's your village stuff, right? Here's some extra village.
Now, let's take a look at it.
DLC, new story.
Wow. Well,
or just the same experience. Oh my gosh.
My little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, mother.
And then the vampire sisters string you up, and everybody has naughty feelings. Oh, I loved playing this game. So glad to have gone over the experience on stream. I know we had our technical difficulties, especially with sound, but oh, what a fun playthrough. Some of the best Ashley reacts, too. Good vintage. Yeah, you smash those vases, you collect those treasures. The Duke. Dual wielding? Interesting. I mean, I think that was an aspect of the first one, but you had to like unlock it. I don't remember offhand. Village. What a crazy like series of boss fights in that game. Seriously. And House Bienvenido in VR, forget about it. Forget about it. What is
Of all
this?
people, have the audacity to question me.
Oh, is this for No. No, 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 no.
You, who emerged from the putrid waters of the bayou to plunder our righteous gains and cut our throats like a demon in the night.
I don't recognize it offhand.
What have you done to ensure the future of this forsaken city? You, who have brought nothing but chaos. When death was
This seems
swallowed
like,
in
I'm just not quite placing it, but this does seem
who resurrected it.
like a remake again,
I
like something that's been
shine as a
adapted for
beacon of
VR.
hope for all.
Already existing, you know?
Tower cries out for blood, and I vow to spill it. When the bells ring, the song they sing will be
Interesting.
righteous.
Retribution. Oh, it's The Walking Dead.
Welcome home, tourist.
Interesting. Interesting. Man, they really are milking that franchise. Absolutely. And why wouldn't they? Is this, No Man's Sky? No. Maybe. Maybe it is. This game is just night and day to what it was first released as. And I mean, one of those stories of a game that was not finished when it was released to the public. People did not enjoy that fact, and yet it's managed to keep that life going because they have stayed true to some of the promises that they made, and they really have fleshed it out. Not that I've played it, but good for them. Good for them. Oh, you're loving this game? Okay, so you've had some experience. Oh, this is so colorful. Definitely VR. I see the like disembodied hands. Oh, 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 it's Horizon.
Everyone says Reyes is a good shot.
Yeah, and I'll put arrows through both of us.
Interesting. I was thinking DLC for Horizon. Maybe we'll still get that as well. This kind of I mean, I think that they're actually going to do some hunting and whatnot, and some adventuring. But this does remind me a little bit of like Pokemon Snap. Separate story. Yeah. Okay.
Marad had me released from prison. But why? Redemption is still possible, Reyes.
So you are Blameless Marad. Yeah, he was from the Karja city, Meridian.
Find out why the machines are attacking.
Find out why. You're gonna definitely have to go into a cauldron at some point. This is a cool perspective. And like, fair enough. You're gonna have, this kind of disembodied male character to play as. Maybe you'll have a female option as well, but
Be a free man.
yeah,
It will
I don't
take all
know
your wits
if it's as enticing when you don't get to play as Aloy.
and courage.
Pardon me.
You have walked in the shadows, Reyes.
Horizon, Call of the Mountain.
Now it is time to climb into the light.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Getting thunder stomped.
Hi, I'm Ben McCaw, narrative director at Guerrilla.
Yeah, tell me
Hope
more,
you enjoyed
please.
your first look at Horizon Call of the Mountain, coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2. We're also happy
Exclusively
to, announce
to
that a big
PlayStation
update to
VR
Horizon
2.
Forbidden West, including New Game Plus, will be available to download on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5 today.
Today, there it is. Major update. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Switch the outfit looks. Oh, redistribute your skills. Okay. I mean, ultra hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People were wondering about that because it was available in the original Horizon game, and now, yeah, out now. I'm glad I don't have my PlayStation on. It would be updating like
Details
as
on
we
this
speak,
free update,
messing with the
please
internet.
Check out PlayStation blog. From all of us at Guerrilla, thank
Okay.
you for your continued
Plus, it's
support,
always
and
Guerrilla's
please
like
stay tuned for
subreddit.
more updates
Also,
to come.
always has the patch notes and everything. So, One problem that I've found with that game, it is so great as a game, just a little bit buggy, especially if you started your game like day one like we did, and then it's been like doing these patches and updates, major updates like today over like through the course of it. It's caused some Spider-Man, here you go. Here you go. Forget what I was talking about. We'll come back to it.
You have to be the kind of man who can make the hardest decisions.
Okay.
Do you really need 2 of those?
You are everything that's wrong with this city.
Yes.
I'm gonna go,
Oh, these games were so fun.
Do your thing.
The like remastered PS5 version of the original Spider-Man in this franchise, and then, of course, Miles Morales. Okay. Okay, so this is remastered. PC version.
Clothes on the kitchen floor?
Not the exciting news about the sequel we were looking for, gotta say. Wow, and then that's it. They just glossed over it. Wow, okay. This I love, though. This is not the first time we've seen this. I forget the title, but playing as a cat. I'm so down. Yeah, the purring sound design there. Ah, I love it. That's clever stuff. Ooh. Ooh. Got some yuckies there. Right? I agree with you, Jericho. That was... Okay, great. It's coming to PC. Fantastic. It'll get modded. Cool. We want more. More. But then again, it also is monumental that these PlayStation mainline games are coming to PC at all. I mean, talk about that like 6 years ago? Nah, not a thing. Just like cross-platform gaming was never a thing, and now it's every day. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's a big cat tower. It's a big cat tower. Yep. There you go. Exactly. Stray. Thank you. That's the title. Gotcha. Okay, July 19th. And a lot more cyberpunky than like the original.
Explore a mysterious cyber city in Stray.
Yeah.
Coming to PS5 and PS4 July 19th. PlayStation Plus Extra members and higher can download Stray at no extra cost when it launches next month.
Oh, sick.
Up next, 3 games.
Except for I don't
that'll
think
get your heart
I have the
racing.
extra. I think I'm just basic. PlayStation Plus, so we'll see. Oh. Star... Oh, no. No. This isn't what I think it is. What is this? BIP? The heck is this?
Take a look outside.
It's very, like,
What they call Callisto
alien vibes.
Dead.
Cool.
Just like you would have been if I had.
Callisto, I think that's ringing a bell. I think we had like a teaser that gave us nothing for storyline, but established the horror mood before, right?
That's your old life. You gotta let that go.
Oh, look at that.
Because your
Fidelity.
life is
Oh.
entirely in my hands.
This is like dark, gritty version of Metroid Dread. That was just the Emmy.
At rebirth.
Oh. He's fine. Walk it off. Walk it off. Oh, creeping by these frozen things, only to have some of them come alive. Yep. Oh. Jump scares aplenty.
I just love that last part.
Oh. That was gross.
Gives me chills every time.
Yeah, ultra violent. Holy cow. Callisto. Yeah. Okay. And coming out this year. Yeah, this is what I was kind of expecting. Some games that we have seen a bit of, but we need more information on, and dates. I think that we're going to see a lot of dates. Ooh, this weird cell shading.
2030.
Vaguely reminding me, like not so vaguely reminding me of one of the new Love, Death, and Robots. What was it called? It was so good. The Very Pulse of the Machine was the episode's title.
And the dead.
Okay. Motorball with guns. I dig the song, that's for sure. Okay. And I mean, like, are these, like, you know, AI controlled, or are you playing with other players? What's this game about? What is going on?
The world is watching.
Interesting. Rollerdrome. Okay. I mean, I'd like to know a little bit more about, like, is it co-op, or is it like even team play, or just solo? Interesting. What is this? Oh, some anime stuff. I was thinking maybe like another Alice game, because it's been a while, but wow, laser arm. Lightsaber arm. Okay, like quick time battles.
The world hasn't ended.
This is like
It's not hopeless.
Genshin Impact meets Bayonetta by way of Ghost of not Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm going to miss
Ghostwire Tokyo. Oh my goodness.
I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Pretty cool. It's the coolest shot so far. Okay, yeah, I'm like, is this the same game? Eternites. Interesting. It's a long hold there on the title.
Action games and dating sims collide in Eternites.
Oh, and dating sims collide. I see. That didn't come across at all, other than the fact that you're like one dude surrounded by three girls, it seems like. Classic. Metro City. Final Feast. What is this? Best Bespoke Beats. Meet the new you. Came from Capcom. Is this that, like, Brawlers? A Street Fighter.
When you go looking for strength, it's not like a game.
Interesting.
This journey doesn't have a real ending. Okay then, hope you're ready to begin.
Those subtitles are out to lunch.
Start off on the right foot in this city. Hit the streets.
I couldn't read what that said. It was on the screen for so quick, such a short amount of time. Okay. Don't get me DMCA'd with this licensed music. Alright, yeah, here we go. So it is a fighting game. There she is. There's everybody's girl. Give us Mega Man Legend 3, you cowards. Chun-Li versus Watermelon. Very cool. Very cool. This kind of reminds me, it's like obviously Street Fighter, but it reminds me of a show that anytime I bring it up, people don't know what I'm talking about, but it was called Kung Fu. And it was a bunch of like actual hip hop artists who would do the voiceover dubbing over of classic samurai and kung fu movies. Amazing stuff. Amazing stuff. I'm not seeing any HUD. It would be interesting to have a fighting game like this just really commit to not having a HUD. You had to go by visual cues like this. They're breakdance fighting. Yeah, it does look RPG-ish, but like it might just be story mode, right? They have the most convoluted stories over in the Mortal Kombat franchise in story mode. Just unbelievable. 10 and 11. 6. This was mainline. This is just mainline Street Fighter. Wow. Well, I tell you what, right now, over on the stream with thousands and thousands of people watching, over on Maximilian Dude's stream, he is losing his ever-loving right now. Watch that. He loves fighting games. Holy cow. Street Fighter 6. I love that old arcade voice.
That was your first look at Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
Mark your calendars. It comes to PS5 and PS4 in 2023.
Oh, yeah, next year. Okay.
Now it's time for
TUNIC!
2 indie adventures arriving later this year.
What, don't we already have TUNIC? Maybe it's not on PlayStation. Maybe it's on other systems. This game, do not be fooled by its adorableness, because it is very Dark Soulsy. Souls-like. With obvious Zelda influences as well. Wow, it looks better than ever. Is this New Adventures? An expansion? Or just porting over? September 27th. Pardon me. TUNIC VR? Yeah. I don't know if that would work. The isometric, right? It's so stuck in that that angle. Yeah. Well, this looks very pretty.
At the end of this season, to make it
very
real
pretty.
For people in the future. She asked us about living together.
And we asked her about traveling alone.
Interesting.
When the season turns, what will remain?
Haha, you can pet the cow. 10 out of 10. Game of the year.
What she saw. What she captured.
Oh, I like the camera aspect.
She carries the sounds of the season with her.
And you're recording the audio as well? What?
The way
Everything is so peaceful so far.
to tell her everything.
I got to look in her journal. The world was telling her its secrets.
So tranquil.
I think she even figured out what will happen to us.
Not so southern, not so subtle Eastern influences in the art style.
Is it going? Is it gone?
Not yet.
Wow. Season A Letter to the Future. Coming in autumn. Oh, very autumnly game. Autumnal. Hello.
FANTASY XVI プロデューサーの吉田です。長らくお待たせいたしましたが、いよいよFANTASY
It's Yoshida-san, Jericho.
をお届けする日がやってまいりました。最新のトレーラーとともにインタビューなども始まりますので、ぜひそちらも楽しみにお待ちください。今世界には本当に様々な困難があります。僕らゲーム開発者にはゲームを一生懸命作るということしかできません。ゲームというエンターテインメントを通じてゲーマーの皆さんが心の底から楽しめる時間を提供していきたいと思ってます。それでは最新のトレーラーどうぞ。
Here we go. Here we go. In a world ruled by tyranny and turmoil, there are those who would fight to take back control of their fate. We've only seen very little of FF16.
What are the dominants? The power
That looks like Titan.
it
And maybe that's
It unmakes us.
Shiva or Quetzalcoatl? Clearly, summons are hugely involved in the story of this game.
There's going to be another war, isn't there?
Every day we delay brings us closer to disaster.
The strange, like, in-house unit names that Square Enix gives. I love it. Okay, all right.
The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of
Oh, look at that tapestry, mural, whatever it is behind. Holy cow. This visually reminds me of like Final Fantasy XII a little bit. Obviously, next gen.
The dominance, that we may bring an end to the strife.
Diamond Dust. So you're using like summon moves. Okay. And some classic Final Fantasy enemies. We'd seen the Marlborough so far, which is, you know, totally classic.
Our dew will shake the
A little Game of Thronesy here too, hey?
to its foundation.
Is that Jack? Chaos. There's Shiva. There's Shiva. Okay. And yeah, the actual logo has Phoenix almost versus Ifrit. Fire on fire. So curious. Whoa. What is happening?
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be
So
raised.
there's a war going on, and they're using summons in the fight, for sure.
Can be built. The Empire will live on.
Oh no! Phoenix, Titan, yeah. Garuda, Rama, Shiva, Odin, Bahamut Ifrit. It's all about summons. That's all we got this whole trailer. Was stuff about summons.
Wow. Child of fate. Awaken, Ifrit.
And I'm like getting like Attack on Titan vibes, you know what I mean? Where like the people become the summons. Whoa. Whoa. I knew that we weren't going to get more Final Fantasy. I know that Square Enix wants to do their own big reveal, their own big release, but I mean, clearly that's coming very soon. And I'm glad we got something Final Fantasy, but that's it already? My clock says 2 more minutes, PlayStation. Come on. I was actually expecting to see more indie games. I mean, they gave us those kind of 2 at the end there, but usually there's like a sizzle reel during these things. Huh. FF16 is going to convince you to hunt down a PS5 way in the future, right? Well, yeah, it's going to be a while still. Even the fact that we're seeing that, it's very telling. I don't think... Again, we'll see. When the month of June is over, we will know more. I guarantee we will know more about what's coming up for Final Fantasy, but I'm so plugged in for the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. Like, that is, if we're being honest, that's why I did the stream today. You know, I wanted to try it out, see how a reaction stream went, see how people liked it, right? If there was some, enjoyment. But ultimately, I was like, I don't want to miss the moment that I realize that I'm watching the Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2 trailer, you know what I mean? Like, or anything from it. But the fact that we did get a nice new trailer for FF16, yeah, exactly. Need more Tifa in my life. The Italian Senate needs more Tifa in their life. Yeah, I mean, we got more Final Fantasy. That was good. I'm surprised we didn't see more Forspoken. I feel like I'm just getting vibes from that game that it's going to be... It needs more polish, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to get delayed a little bit. It looks great. I'm really interested in playing that, but... The gameplay, I think, is going to need some polish to really make it shine. He didn't really make reference to more Final Fantasy stuff coming out. And the reason that it's really so top of mind is because some of the people really heavily involved, like directly involved in Final Fantasy VII Remake... Thank you so much, Yoshida-san. They've been talking about June being the month that they're going to get more information out. There was, of course, when we actually saw the Final Fantasy VII original, like the anniversary click by 25 years, then for the Japanese release at least. The North American is later on in the year. But they talked about how this year we're going to have information, because not only is it the 25th anniversary for FF7, it's the 35th anniversary of the entire franchise, which makes me think that we're going to get more. Obviously, they say in June, but like the fact that we didn't get more to do with that right here means that like this was I feel a conversation between Square Enix and PlayStation. Obviously, they have a great many of them, and it was like, we got to include something. You got to give us something big and juicy for this. But they are holding some cards to their chest because they want to do like their Final Fantasy, their own showcase, their own dedicated themed reveal of a bunch of stuff. And I really hope that we get a trailer, even a reveal trailer. One of the most exciting video game announcement moments of my entire life was watching the E3 where they announced Final Fantasy VII Remake for real. And I was the very first in the group of 3 or 4 of us that were there to hear the music, just that tone of the music, and go, oh my God. And I don't remember standing up, but I found myself standing up as I watched through the rest of that trailer. So I want that again. I've been chasing that high ever since, and have played through the game and have platinumed the game, and have yet to actually get through the hard mode on the Yuffie intergrade intermission. But still, regardless, that will keep me tied over until it comes out. And that's what I'm waiting for. That's what I want. Hopefully they don't surprise. Maybe I can actually get a live stream going for the reactions to that, but that's what we got going on. Thanks for joining for the State of Play today. Early June PlayStation showcase and announcements. I think they did pretty good. Pretty darn good job. There was some stuff to be excited about in there for sure. Oh, okay. What? Right off the bat.